Now, Pac, I watched an interview of Tupac just recently, and he said he had a similar issue in his music, and they condemned him, and he said, "This is how I get my anger out. This is how I deal, because I can't do it in real life." Is this similar with you? How do you feel?
No, because I'm not angry. See, they say that I'm angry because I'm black and I'm not a comedian and I'm not laughing, playing, and joking. I'm not angry. I practice transcendental meditation. I'm a man of peace. I go inward. This is art. This is what it is for me. And I want to put the mirror in front of the face of America. Right. You know, how does it feel? Because think about it. In most black media, I'm talking about black folks, not even white folks. When we do movies for ourselves, we making slave movies too. Why can't we make superhero movies? Why can't we make black folks make the same media that white folks want to see because we are catering to them? I'm trying to say this in every outlet. The biggest problem in our community is most black people don't want to be black. They blow up. They don't want to come back and do videos and talk to all hip hop. And all hip hop is the reason why they blew up in the first place. Most black people think white is right. Most black people try to find a rationale or reason why it's okay that white people are killing black kids when cops don't make the same mistakes with white children. The Boston bomber can just get grazed in the arm. If he was black, he would have got shot in the face 450 times. You know, their kids rob banks and they're able to apprehend them without them even being hurt. If we scratch our ass, we get shot 40 times. You know, so for me, I think that most black leaders are cowards. Most people who get the shine in our communities are people who agree to a certain aspect or to a certain degree. They agree with white supremacy and they don't even know it. You know, so this is just art for me, but this is how I really feel. And what's surprising to me is this how most black people feel, but they scared to say it themselves. I'm just not afraid. But this is what I would say to children. Everybody always asks me, Dave Banner, you not scared they're going to do something to you? They already doing it to us anyway. What are you afraid of? Artists, our records are not selling anyway. We're not buying records anyway. So why not be creative? Why not be revolutionary? Why not do what you want to do anyway? Like, and what's funny, we were just talking about it. The people who are really, really selling anyway are creative anyway. Absolutely. You know, your J. Cole's, your Kendrick Lamar's. I haven't been to a Big Crit concert that wasn't sold out. Right. Me personally. And like I told y'all behind cameras, I'm making more money and I'm doing better than I ever have in my career. You know? But this is just what I want to tell people. If you are being applauded by the devil, 9 times out of 10, you walking with them.
Wow. That's deep.
You can't fight against the system that historically has hated you and they're applauding you. They're applauding you for a reason. Right. You have to analyze yourself.
Well, let me ask you this. What about Kendrick? Kendrick's a darling now. And he and Black of the Berry is one of the most revolutionary songs we've seen.
Honestly,
years.
I don't want to talk about a specific artist.
Okay.
I have my theories about it.
Okay.
But if I talk about it, then people will take it more as an attack on him, and it's not about him. We have to look at the systems that we run through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, one thing that I found out about very rich white people is they're not really in the race. They're in the money. They're in the green. So if they can find a way similar to gangster rap, okay, if they can take, or Public Enemy, if they can take Public Enemy, if I can make $1 billion off of or millions, $40 million or $10 million off of Public Enemy, I don't give a fuck what Chuck say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's emotional because I know black people are not going to do anything. I know they're not going to build their own companies. I can give Michael Jordan, I can give a basketball player $80 million. He's not going to go build a corporation that's going to help black people move forward. Right. He may sell some shoes. You know what I'm saying? He may invest in it. Well, that's neither here nor there. But for us, white people know we're going to come back and give it right back to them. So, you know, think about it, bro. Like, whenever something is popular in America, if you really study it it's coming right back to them. I even looked at a lot of the groups that used to beef with each other back in the day. A lot of them were on the same fucking label.
Right.
Go back and look at some of those rap beefs.
Right.
Dude, it was coming from, it was either coming from the same record label or the same distribution company.
Right. Of course.
It was like Profile. I think it was like Profile. Like everybody was on Profile. So we could kill each other, but at the end of the day, when it all siphoned back down, one group of white people were making money off of it. It's no different in revolutionary rap.